Hello, everybody, and welcome to the big day. It is Gathering Storm release day. Oh my god, I am so excited. For the first time ever, without using a mod, I am able to use my home country of Canada in a game of Civilization. I cannot tell you how exciting that is. It's unbelievable. It means so much. It's so exciting. And I was so excited even the day that they released this Civilization. To see that they were really good at culture games. As you guys know, most of you know me very well, and you guys know how much I love playing a culture game, and to find out that they had amazing culture and tourism abilities, as well as some real fun abilities towards the new diplomacy stuff, I thought, oh my god, they couldn't have done any better. I mean, short of making them like ridiculously overpowering, like, you know, a Russia or an Australia or something like that, to have them specifically amazing at a culture game. Hockey rinks, national parks. I don't even know what to say. I'm mind blown. I'm so excited too. I just spent 20 minutes in chat before I started recording this just gushing over how excited I am. So I'll try to stay calm and do the things that you want me to do. Let's take a look at this lovely gentleman, shall we? Wilfrid Laurier. So many of you may not know this, but Wilfrid Laurier has got one of the best universities in our country, and really one of the best universities. It's an amazing university known around the world. It's a fantastic educational institution, and it's named after this very gentleman. He was a very, very influential individual in our history. Pushed unities very much, brought unity across the country, and pushed a lot of great agendas to improve the life of Canadians. And one of the choices that had to be of all the choices, I'm glad they chose these guys. That's the words I'm trying to say. He doesn't own the university. He's passed long ago. The university was founded and named after him. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to find out, Thorberg, yeah. Okay, so let's get back into this. Sorry, guys. I apologize if you ask questions in chat. I want to get through this and kind of get through the video on that. I'll happy to answer questions later. So, here he is, Wilfrid Laurier. The last best west allows farms to be built on tundra terrain. After civil engineering, it unlocks the ability to do it on tundra hills. I kind of wish that they had done it a little bit sooner than tundra hills. Or, sorry, than in engineering. Civil engineering is when everybody can do it. I kind of wish it would be a little bit sooner just to give a little bit more of an advantage. We don't get the extra tiles. We don't get any benefit towards our tundra like Russia does. It'd be nice to have had a little bit more of an advantage than just being able to farm them. So, I appreciate that, Mountie. I appreciate it, bud. So anyway, it's still good though. It's really a really cool ability. It'll allow us to grow ourselves a little bit more in tundra cities as we try to put down our hockey rinks and stuff. So that's fantastic. It also has the ability to purchase snow hill, tundra, and tundra hill tiles for 50% off. So that means we're going to be able to expand our borders and put down our rinks and stuff and be able to have like an entertainment complex surrounded by rinks and stuff from other cities. We're going to be able to expand our land to get lots of room for national parks for much cheaper because of that 50% bonus. 50% discount, I should say. So that's a big, big difference. Also, 100% extraction rate of accumulated resources on snow hills, tundra, and tundra hills. That's really fantastic as well. I don't know how many resources we're really going to have, but even if it's a couple, 3 here or there, you know, it's just that extra rate that's going to be fantastic. So that's great. 4 faces of peace. Canada, right? Peacekeeping, fun-loving nation. Cannot declare war on city-states or surprise wars, and surprise wars cannot be declared on Canada. That's fantastic playing on Deity because you don't have to worry. If you get denounced, then you're like, okay, well, we better go ahead and grab ourselves some units to defend ourselves. Save your money up and get some upgrades, change your technology out if you have to. So it's really nice to know that you can't ever be surprised. So that's fantastic. And then also, in addition to all that, for every 100 tourism per turn, you earn 1 diplomatic favor per turn. That feels really strong. It'll be a little bit later game before you have all that much tourism, but in the late game when you're trying to manipulate that Congress, I feel like that's pretty good. You get like 5, 6, 7, 800 tourism going. That's like a lot of extra Diplo per turn. Like I feel like that could be really strong. And then of course the 100% Diplo favor for successfully completing an emergency or a scored competition. Emergencies, I'm going to be curious to see how much those emergencies have kicked into gear a bit more. I didn't feel like I was ever really had a chance to get into emergencies a lot in the Rise and Fall edition. Every once in a while, yes, if you wanted to defend somebody or whatever, but for the most part, unless you had a big military to go and, you know, liberate something, it was hard to get a lot of opportunities in the emergency game. So we'll see that. But also the scored competitions, so we'll have that late in the game as well for a big advantage. So there you go. And then the Mountie. Oh my god, the Mountie. Oh my god, the Mountie. It had to be there, right? Canada unique modern era unit can create a national park, +5 combat strength when fighting within 2 tiles of a national park, and additional 5 combat strength when fighting within 2 tiles of a national park you own. So, defense, of course. So if you're actually in your land with a Mountie, you would have +10 combat strength if you were within 2 tiles of your own national park, which is massive. I've heard people say, oh, it's not a particularly strong unit. It's not very, considering how far it is into the game, it's not all that strong militarily. I don't think anybody is planning on playing a Canada game to wait to get to Mounties so they can put a fleet of Mounties together and go take over the world. Maybe we'll do that as a fun challenge a few months from now. I don't know. But generally speaking, I'm not really worried about the power of them. The big thing that you want is their ability to create a national park. So everybody else has to accumulate massive amounts of faith and to build a national park. And then every national park costs more money or more faith every single time. So it's like 1,600, 1,800, 2,000. And then by the time you get to 10, you are paying maybe 3,000 or 4,000 faith for like massive. Like if you want to have 10, 12, 14, they just have to have ridiculous amounts of faith, right? But these guys, no worries. You can turn money or production into national parks, and that is extremely powerful. We're going to get that set up. We're going to focus heavy on a commercial game, keep our gold high, maintain a really high gold level as we get close to the Mountie technology. And then what we'll do is we'll have that ready, and then we'll just pop a Mountie in like every city, and then just run out and hit those national parks, and then immediately, boom. We'll just be getting that tourism and national park ability just right out of the gate, big time. So it's amazing. And finally, oh my god, Canada hype, I know, right? Bring light. And thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it so much. Ice hockey rink unlocks the builder ability to construct an ice hockey rink. I cannot begin to tell you how much of my life I spent in hockey rinks, particularly in my first 25 or 30 years. I was skating by the time I was 2 years old. By the time I was 3 years old, I was playing with 5 and 6 year old. I played hockey my whole life. Just literally almost every weekend we were off to a new city to play a tournament. It was crazy. Hockey rinks was my life for much of my life. And to be able to build them in my favorite game of all time, amazing. Mounties cost 400 production or 2,000 gold. There you go. So we'll have to have 20,000 gold on hand to get the ones we want to get moving. And then we'll have a couple of really highly productive cities that maybe we'll be able to spit some out as well. Maybe chop a couple out. Save some chops to do some as well. So, yeah. Well, I knew they wouldn't be cheap. Like, so you couldn't make them cheap, right? If you made them cheap, then it would be OP, right? Because of the power to build a national park. You wouldn't want to make national parks cheap, right? It costs 1,800 faith or whatever for the first one, right? And then like it goes, or 1,600 faith, and then 18. So you couldn't make it really cheap to buy national parks with gold, you know. So no, we'll get there though. We'll figure that out. We'll get the we're gonna run high gold and try to save up all the money we can and see just what we can do. So what else do we have here? The ice hockey rink. Let's talk about one amenity. +1 amenity. +1 culture for each adjacent tundra tile. So if you can get one surrounded, that's 6 culture. A 6 culture tile. Tundra hills, snow, and snow hill tiles as well, obviously. Provide tourism from culture once flight is unlocked. Oh my god, I think there's going to be so many people coming to these things. I'm so excited. +2 food and production once the professional sports civic is unlocked. That's going to be obviously way down the road. We'll check a look at the tech tree in a little minute. +4 culture if adjacent to a stadium building, and can be built on tundra hills, snow, and snow hills. So we're gonna put down our we're gonna have to get. Oh wait, oh that's not till stadium. Oh, I didn't know you had to have a stadium. That's a big deal. Okay, so the entertainment complexes aren't going to be nearly as valuable as I thought they were. I knew that you probably have to have a building in it. I didn't know you had to get it all the way to stadium. That is way down the culture tree. We're gonna have to really, really hoof it on culture in order to get to that. But we'll see how it lines up. Yeah, no, Lixie, that's exactly. I'm not sure if you're responding to what somebody was saying, but that's exactly what I just was mentioning. Obviously, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have to push culture really hard if we're gonna get to the stadiums. I don't know why I wasn't really paying that close attention to the stadium part of that, but oh well. You don't need a stadium to build to the rink. No, just to get the +4 culture. Yeah, absolutely, borderline. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Because I was kind of thinking, okay, we'll get like an entertainment complex and surround it with rinks, and then we'll get that extra bonus. And I figured that the entertainment complex would have to have a building in it, but I wasn't thinking about having to be a stadium. I guess it makes sense because being way too crazy powerful otherwise. Oh, you're referring to somebody else, yeah. Because I was referring to the fact that you wouldn't ever want to have these guys. Yeah, the Mounties specifically would never be a choice to take out and try to take over the world. Definitely. Maybe as a fun challenge months from now, like I was saying, but I would definitely not suggest taking the Mounties out to conquer the world. Extremely expensive way to do so, because you can't even pre-build them, obviously. So, and then +2 appeal from the hockey rinks. So the hockey rinks are going to be real fun to use to improve the adjacency bonuses of our, or not the adjacency bonuses, but the appeal of our national parks as well. So we're going to have lots of pins to put on the map. And you're right, for the favored for tourism is very, very strong. That took quite a bit of balancing to get a spot where it felt good without being too OP. Yeah, it's interesting. I was thinking about that borderline. By the way, folks, borderline here is Carl. It's the actual Carl from Fire Axis, and he hangs out in the stream and is amazing to be there, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, I was just mentioning how great that tourism for every 100 is, and Carl was just mentioning how while they were running through the game and creating the expansion and figuring out exactly how to balance the game out, they wanted to find a sweet spot where it wasn't too OP. So I'm guessing maybe they add like a dip low for every 50 tourism, and that seemed too strong, and then they dialed it back, and you want to find that sweet spot. And it seems like it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really great. So there we go. There is Canada in a nutshell. I know I'm taking a while to get through this. It's probably going to get about 5 turns done on the first video, but I'm so pumped, guys. I'm so pumped to talk about these guys. Let's take a quick look at the research tree. Dead Max, how you doing? Good to see everybody here. Goblin Jim, now there's an ice rink, and I still haven't made a golf course yet. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool achievement to build an ice hockey rink next to one of Scotland's golf courses, so that there's a golf course and a rink. I'm going to tell you right now, folks. I have, on more than one occasion, gotten up in the morning, went out, played some hockey, and then gone to shot 18 afterwards on the same day. It's a true story. I've done it many a times, and there's no better day. There really is no better day to be had than to go and play 3 periods of hockey and then rock 18 holes of golf. So that'd be a fun achievement. Carl, just notification if you want to send that down the pipeline. It'd be really hard to get because it'd be a lot of RNG to try and get that. But hashtag Canada Life, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, Kevin. I'm looking forward to it. Still no turn 2. What a tease. Canada, thanks. So let's take a quick look at the tree. Look at that. Machu Picchu. There's all the new wonders. Oh my god, guys. I haven't even looked at this yet. I should have spent this. Instead of I was watching Cringer all morning and then I was watching GM for a couple hours, I should have been in here looking at this so I was more prepared. Ugh. Oh my god. The skirmisher. You guys, the buttress, new technology for the dam and the Hagia Sophia. So the Hagia Sophia is no longer tied to education, but the University Sancor is. All right, very interesting. What do we got here? Convert to coal power plant. All right. Railroads at steam power makes a whole lot of sense. Somebody was thinking. Oh my god, so excited! It's ridiculous. Cuirassier. Well, I can't wipe the grin off my face. I'm so excited right now. Golden Gate Bridge. Oh my god, I want that in my life. Probably not going to have land. It's going to be tough to find the land for that. Yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea, Lixie. I could stop this. Yeah, maybe that's an idea, yeah. So this is where we need to get to for... it's kind of like in this... Is it... Wait, the equivalent. Is it modern era that we get? We'll have to get over the culture tree to double check. But yeah, look at this. And then out here is the future tech, of course, unrevealed. So this is all going to... once you get to here, you'll reveal all that. So crazy, crazy stuff. And then the culture tree. Let's see. What do we got here? Miknaxi Temple. Okay. What I did want to just talk about, and just show here is, real quick, the Mountie is out here at, in the modern era at conservation. And so what we'll do is we'll actually run along here, and then we'll just jump right into here. Grab the hockey rinks, start throwing them around. By the way, I feel like that's so late for the hockey rink. I really do. I don't know. I feel like it could have been easy. I feel like it could have been earlier. I don't know. I guess it's like, I don't know. Hockey was played a long time ago, but I guess it was on a very, I suppose at the base of it, hockey was played a long time ago, but at a very rudimentary level, so. I guess I'm just being greedy. Sorry, I'm being greedy. And then, of course, we're going to run to the Mountie. It's 400 production, and sounds like 2,000 gold. So we're going to have a lot of gold to spit out those Mounties and do our national parks. So let's not wait too much longer on this. I want to get at least a few turns in here. I'm like 15 minutes into this video. And we still have not done a turn. I apologize for that, but we're going to get to it. Everybody just take a pill. The Great Bath is a new wonder that we can do. Not that we're going to want to, but floodplains tile along the river containing the Great Bath are now immune to flood damage. Okay. And food and production bonuses from flooding drop by 50%. Floodplains tiles belonging to the city gain +1 faith for each time flood damages. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty cool, actually. Interesting new wonder for sure. It should be, but if anyone could pull it off. Oh, sorry. I assume there is not very possible to do 140 turn science when a guiding storm. Oh. Yeah, I would imagine it's going to be, even a sub 200, I would imagine is going to be pretty tough. Peaceful, at least, anyway. If you want to take over half the world and then do things, you can do that. But. So let's take a quick look here at our start again. At first you're like, oh, save the hill, right? But then if you come off the hill to here, for instance, to keep the fresh water, we move away from the stone, which we don't want to do. We want to keep this stone so we can chop some of it for settlers and things like that. So we're going to actually settle in place, and then it's going to be okay. We got animal husbandry, we got stone, we got mining. So to get the quarries, so maybe we do that. We're obviously going to want to work the silk before too long. We do not have a farm to resource, unfortunately, right out of the gate. So that's actually going to be annoying. But that's okay. I'm going to go mining, and we could potentially grab a 2-3 tile quite early. Yes, all the stone. Canadian stone, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and settle in place, ladies and gentlemen. And... I feel like this might be... Maybe that's a lake or a coast. I don't know. But I feel like I want to go get there. I suppose it's a lake. We'll know, right? Looks like it's... That looked like a light green, right? Yeah, so that's a coast. So I want to just go take a quick look here. I'm not gonna... I don't want to do too much in the tundra because the tundra... I always like to search away from the tundra because the tundra is always there. You can go get it 30, 40 turns down the road and you'll be able to clear it out yourself. So yeah. Lixie was just joking, guys. It's okay. So I'm going to step this way and take a look at what we've got. Some marble over here. So that's a second luxury in the capital. Very nice. There's Brahms. Work and lurk. Brahms, thank you so much, buddy. 11 months, coming up on a year. Whoop, whoop. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for all you do, buddy. I appreciate it. Very, very much. It's awesome, dude. So awesome. Organized hockey wasn't until 1875. No, yeah, absolutely, kid. So that's what I was kind of saying is hockey was... the original hockey was from so long ago, but actual hockey rinks and being somewhat organized was, you know, in the 19th century. So the location makes sense. I was just being argumentative. So we got some coast here. Oh my god. Are we going to have a place to put Golden Gate Bridge right now? We might have to figure out a way to get Golden Gate Bridge in here somehow. Okay. Believe it or not, it's time to hit next turn. I'm just going to take a quick look here, and then maybe I'll head this way, and then I'll have my scout head south and see what's going on here. I just don't want to wait. I just don't want to like clear the tundra is big. I don't want to waste too much time in the tundra because obviously you want to get first meets. You want to find stuff that other people are going to be competing for. Canadian agenda. There is a spot for Golden Gate Bridge. I suppose it could go here, right? Can it go here, or would it have to go across like that? No, so maybe it could go here, right? I don't think you'd be able to go like this. You'd have to be like the tile would be in the middle, I think. So it'd have to be right here, I think, or like this, I suppose. Okay. Oh, hello there. I guess. Well, the good news is that we've got the culture in the capital, so we're going to get to barb strength quick. Get a quick goodie hut here. Maybe spring a builder. You built the Panama Canal today? Nice. That's awesome. It's so exciting. I want to hear the stories, guys. I want to hear everything that people are doing. It's all kinds of exciting stuff happening, guys. Alright, so there's the barb. Let's go. Okay, some early gold. Early gold. That's not too shabby. It's not great, but we'll take it. Just played your rock band. What are you playing on? Like a hyper speed or something? Uh-oh. He's seen us, I think. We can't let him get home. That can't be a thing. Get back here, you little bugger. Yeah, I think so too, Kid Show. Or it'd be an awfully crooked one, right? Oh, my warrior's busy already. Oh my. And there's a river. Just finished first Gathering Storm game. So much fun. Sammy, I'm glad to hear it, buddy. I'm glad to hear it. It's an incredible day. I'm so excited. So excited. Put one turn and one turn only into the monument. Digging the Maori right now? Yeah, people love themselves some Maori, I think. the boost to state workforce. We're one turn away from Code of Laws. We're going to have to decide where we're... Specialty District, I don't know if we would have got that done, actually, because I think I'm going to go Theater Square Commercial Hub to start games. So, we might... That's actually a nice little boost. I don't know. I'm not sure where we're going to go here. This frickin' scout is going to piss me off.
It is not wisdom.
I swear. I can't let this guy get back. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go kill the barb hut. We can go kill the barb hut now. I'm nervous though because he's going to get there and I don't want it to spring units while I'm killing it. I actually took the day off to straight up no life this game for 3 straight days. Nice. That's awesome. Well, I'm going to build... it depends. I'm going to do theater squares, and I'm going to do commercial hubs to start. Yeah. So, it's not what I usually do, but I'm just going to go ahead and neglect campuses just a little bit. Hey, Joanna. How you doing?
Who deserves more credit than the wife?
Is this on a hill? Yeah, it is. Damn it. Come like that, because I knew he was here, so he might run away again, then I'll attack him from here. He ate too much pizza, now you got belly pain. Come up here and follow that river. I want to get there before too long. That scared me. I wasn't even thinking about meeting somebody. I was just kind of concentrating on what I was doing. It's Gilga, bro. Oh, thank you. Thank you, game. Friend for life. Friend for life. Just don't be too close to me, please. I want this. Can I have that? And maybe like this? Can I have like, is that it? I just want this. Can I have that? And then whatever's here, and then you can have this. This is all yours. This river, all you. As long as you're like on the south of it. Oops. Don't do that. Is that normal? No, it's normulator. Is it normal? It's not normal, it's normulator. Ah. Yoga bro, love you long time now. Oof. Oof. Right out of the gate. I feel like you settle the marble, and you can buy out to these tiles. It grabs you more of this. You'd think like maybe here to grab those, but I feel like you got to settle that so it's not in the way of districts, right? Sit right on it. Yeah, he's an easy ally. Yeah, I think that's just his characteristic, no matter what you're gonna play. Like, please get a good roll. Oh yeah, we got a real good roll there. That's fantastic. Working that settlers. Not as good a roll there, but we'll take it. We're gonna win no matter what. So, let's go to here. I just want to clear. Oh, look at those tiles. Look at those tiles. It's set to 2. If you go right, what is it called? First look. Right there. I set it to 2, which is default. That's what I defaulted at, so figured why not, right? Boom. Little boost there for us. We're sitting on a promotion. I know, just chops and stuff. We're going to chop it all down, ladies and gentlemen. Now he's going to sacrifice himself into the city out of sheer anger. Oh my god, there's even a river. Oh, districts on a flat land. Chop them out. Oh, nom nom nom. We're going to be eating the world. I don't even care, man. Global warming is a hoax. Now I'm up here in the tundra, and now I'm finding goody huts, so I'm going to be end up clearing the tundra out with my freaking warrior, but it's not what we wanted to do. Yeah, that's incredibly strong with them. I feel like that is so strong. I'm sure you guys tested it through the roof, but I feel like that's crazy strong. I really feel like that's crazy, crazy strong. Which city is Calgary on the list? I don't know, Brahms. I don't know. We'll find out. It better be up there. It's like the 4th biggest city in the country. It better be up there. I'm guessing Brockville's not going to be on there. I grew up just south of Ottawa, so I'll take that. I'm gonna go like this, and I'll step on that. I gotta take the promotion, I think, first. If I step on that and there's a barb hut here and I die, I'm gonna lose my mind. Did they randomize after the capital? I don't know about that. They use the first few tend to always be the same, that's for sure. Oh, another frickin' barb? What? We'll follow this river, I suppose. I'm gonna go ahead and take that promotion, and then I'll step on the hut, just to be careful. We gotta take the promotion at some point, right?
I'm fond of pigs.
Yeah, Scout, get the hell away from me, man, because you're making me nervous. You're making me nervous. Oh, where did that other scout go? He was up here somewhere, right? Oh, please don't tell me he's going to come in here and get that first meat. I'm going to just die. I think it's going to be 2 turns till I get it, too, because this is going to block the meat unless they have somebody step here. I'm going to actually step to here, because there's a... I think I might actually see them across that flat land. I think if I step there, I see them. I love having Sweden in my game for those Nobel Prize competitions every single game. Yeah, that'd be cool if I can get them. I didn't specify my leaders, so fingers crossed on that, I suppose. But that would be good for Canada, although they're competing in culture, I guess. They'd be competing in culture, but it would be good for Canada because if we can win them or whatever, complete them, that's bonus favor for us, right? So more opportunities. Plus 20 horses. Strat resources for the win! Yeah, I always felt like Barb Scouts don't actually purposely try and take civilian units. They're just following a pattern, and the only time they'll take them is if they're in the path, right? Whereas military units will actually physically go after it, I felt. I'm not sure if that's the exact code way that's written or whatever, but that's just the way it felt. It was resources. It was a goody hut. I got plus 20 horses from a goody hut. Is that how it's written? I kind of figured it was. It's the way it always felt to me. Because it just seemed like they would never actually go for you, but sometimes they would just randomly run it. Oh, I didn't get the first meat. Oh, rip. That sucks. I was just thinking nice quick Pantheon. Gotta get Goddess of the Harvester. I'll die. I'll just die, I tell ya. What do these guys do? New city. So +1 faith to adjacent tiles. Wait, what? Oh! An improvement. The Nazca. Okay. Your builders can now build the Nazca line improvements. +1 faith from adjacent tiles. +1 faith to adjacent tiles with a resource. So 2, I guess, if it's a resource, right? +1 food if adjacent to desert and desert hill tiles. After discovering civil engineering. +1 production to adjacent tiles after researching mass production. And an appeal. Okay. Doesn't sound too great, but whatever. Eureka for sailing. So I'm going to have to put a city on this. On a... yeah, that's not going to happen in time for my Pantheon. Okay, they have a city that's reaching to here. So I need to get to here ASAP. Get my city down. I'm going to come through here and clear this out. And then I want to kind of clear this out as well and see what's going on here down this river. And this river's ending. Okay. Yeah, Skits have one mission. Find a city, report back. Yeah, there you go. I'm kind of stuck here because I'm just not sure if it's worth. I don't know. I'm gonna clear that out, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so we're not going to have that much tundra. Looks like this is going to go like that, right? All right, turn 23, time to settle city number 2. And monument now. I'm going to grab 1. I want to always be cautious of my gold all game long because I'm going to want to constantly be making sure I'm accumulating all the way to the end. Because this city's borders are going to expand so quickly with this culture and this culture. We're going to so quickly expand. It's going to be like 2 turns and we're going to have another tile. And it's almost definitely going to grab that one next. So at that point, we're looking at a ton of culture in that city. This city's just going to expand its borders. Ton. Look at all the pastures. Whew. So we're working a major culture game right now. That's fantastic. Just fantastic. Okay, the alarm went off. We only got 22 turns in, but I guess that's not too bad, I suppose, considering I spent the first 15 or 20 minutes just talking about the game, right? Yeah, I hope you guys are excited. It's our first look at the Gathering Storm. I'm kind of trembling. I'm so excited. This is so amazing. I'm so excited to bring you guys this content. Thank you so much, Twitch. Don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere, please. For those of you on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Like the video so everyone on YouTube can find it. And I'd love to hear your comments down below. What you think about Canada. What do you think about Gathering Storm? Tell me about your playthroughs. What have you done? What's your favorite part of the game so far? Leave your comments down below and I will be sure to check them out. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.